Welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley and I love makeup. I focus on indie and affordable brands. So if that's what you're into, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started on today's video. Okay, if you guys watch my shorts, you probably know what is coming for today. It is the Beauté Smoky palette, which here's the front of this palette. This is huge, by the way, so it's hard to hold these big honkin' gigantic palettes up, but here's the inside. I'm trying to get this so you guys can see everything. There we go. It is beautiful, it is smoky, and it is everything that I love. So if you've been around for a minute, first of all, I'm just dropping stuff, but thank you. And also, you know, this palette is like, I love this. So we're gonna do two looks, of course. One's gonna be more bluish, grayish, and I kind of want to incorporate some of the taupey shades too. So one will be more bluish, grayish, the other one will be more taupey-ish. So again, here's a look at this. 42 shades, so lots of things that you can do with this palette. I always say I absolutely adore Beauty Bay's formula. They remind me of Glamlight or vice versa. Not sure which one came first, but they both have an amazing matte and shimmer formula. So there's that, and let's go ahead and let's get started. How are you guys doing? How's life? I had a really good day yesterday. I got to hang out with my BFF, which has not happened in forever. I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna hold all this up and show you guys without dropping stuff and dumping the palette. We're gonna start with the shade Castle, which is this shade. Oh my goodness, right here. It's gonna be a mess today, you guys. The palette is so big, but it's beautiful and I love it, so I can't really complain too much. But yeah, sorry, my mirror is like totally not even facing me, so okay, I'm gonna do my best to make this work. But yeah, I got to hang out with my BFF. It was really good. We had so much fun. We discovered this really cool place that is like a diner, a bookstore, a board game place where you can like rent like passes, like, and you can play all the board games they have. It was just a really cool place. And they also have like a little coffee shop and a tea room, and it was just really fun to go see. And then also we went to this place that we've been to several times, and it's haunted, and we've actually done like a ghost hunt thing there too. And as we were leaving, she said something like, oh, that's a cute something. And I was like, cute little something. And I'm like, what? The car? Because there was a car right there. And all of a sudden her phone, let me backtrack. So her phone talks, she has like an iPhone, so it's like Siri or something like that. And it talks in like a British accent. And it's a very, just a very unique voice. Like, you know it, and that's the only voice that it talks in. Well, we're talking about, I'm like, it's the car, whatever, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, her phone, in a completely different voice, no British accent, like, different tone, everything goes, which one? Like, it was, like, angry. And we're like, I'm like, what was that? Like, it scared the crap out of us. And she's like, that was my phone. And I'm like, but your phone doesn't sound like that. And so we tried to get it to recreate it, and we could not get it to say it in that same like tone or voice. It was really weird. So I'm like, your phone is possessed. Like, I'm not really sure what happened, but that was just really creepy. But those are the kind of like weird things that happened to us. Okay, you guys, now I'm gonna go into the shade Nightmare. Do I want to go with, yeah, let's go to Nightmare right now. This deep, dark navy blue. But those are just the weird kind of things that happen. And also, she sent me this video about this guy who is, I guess he lives in the Appalachian Mountains, and there was like something banging on his door, and it's like, you know, this is your mom, open the door, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, was it like a ghost or something? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, the thing that was talking and whatever. And she's like, yeah. And then she mentioned, oh yeah, there's this one video where this lady was like just doing a video talking, and you could hear something say her name, but it was like in her voice. And I'm like, you know, it's funny you say that, because the last several weeks or whatever, like I will hear something and it sounds like it's my husband's voice, and I'm like, hey, is that you? Like, are you talking? What? And he's like, no, that's not me. What are you talking about? And I'm like, and every time, like, I'm like, what? And I respond to it because I think it's him talking. And she's like, yeah, that's a thing called a mimic. You shouldn't talk to it. And I'm like, and of course, every time I do. So, like, I don't know if that's going on, if that's what's going on. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry. Now I'm going to go with the shade Tuxedo, which is the shade right here. And I'm just going to put that on the outer portion of the eye, just to have that really smoky outer portion of the eye. But if you guys also, if you've been around for a minute, you know, like, I swear our house is haunted. Like, if you don't believe in ghosts, I'm just telling you, there are things that happen in this house that are terrifying, that can't be explained. This house, like, is 1,000,000% haunted. But yeah, so we've had weird things happen in this house before, so nothing would surprise me, but I don't know, it's just kind of creepy, because there have been so many times where I've asked him, and it's just like, it's one of those things that is just really, I mean, we've heard voices before, but like, this sounds like it's him. And so I'm not really sure what that means. I guess I need to like research that a little more, because, and like, I've heard things before, my husband's, or like, don't, when things happen, he's like, don't talk to it, don't whatever. But there have been like weird things where like the fan will start moving and it shouldn't be moving, or like the little, there's like a string that hangs down from the ceiling fan, like to pull it, turn it, the light on or off, and it will like sometimes randomly start swinging, and like I'll talk to it, I'll be like, stop or whatever. He's like, no, you shouldn't talk to it. And but it's just, to me, it's just a natural instinct to do that. So not really sure what all I've done to myself in doing these things. I'm just taking glitter glue and putting it on the inside of the eye, by the way. But yeah, I definitely need to research this mimic thing, because I'm just not really sure what is going on, and it probably would be good to know now that my husband is like working like full nights now. I just need to know what I've gotten myself into. And yeah, think that's it. Like, yesterday we also went to a used bookstore, but it was questionable. Like, the books were really old and just dirt, and it just wasn't very clean space, and also looked kind of dangerous, so we didn't stay there very long. Okay, this shade River is just absolutely calling me. How am I gonna hold this up and show you guys without spilling this? The shade River is this one right here. I'm sorry for being so awkward. It's just, this palette is so big. But yeah, and then we went into like a cute toy store. I don't know, it was just a good day. It was fun. And we want to go do, it's like an aura reading or whatever, at that haunted place we were at before the phone like got possessed. So I think we might try and do that in a couple weeks, because the person who does it, I had her do like an intuitive reading for me, and needless to say, she was pretty much spot on everything that she said, and it was just absolutely crazy. So I think we want to do that. Hopefully we'll be able to do that sometime in the next couple weeks. And yeah, it was just good. It's Sunday. I'm taking tomorrow off just because things are so crazy at work, and I really, really just need some extra time, because I'm not going to be able to take off probably for the next several months, because there's just so much work to do, and I'm only one person, and it is absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy my last couple days of freedom as much as possible before, you know, all heck breaks loose again. So that's where I'm at right now. Doing my best to stay positive. It's not easy. It is just, it's a lot. Life is a lot right now. There's just so much going on, and I don't know. It's a lot. It is a lot. All right, so I love this. The blue gray tones, and even like the grayish, like the gray browny beigey tones, I just love these. This whole palette is just everything. So I'm loving it. Now for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to take the shade Shadow. Do I want that one? No. Let's do the shade Iron, which is, how am I going to? Okay, so Iron is, where to go? This shade right here. And that's what I'm going to use on the lower lash line. You guys, these big palettes, man, they're a challenge. I know one of these days I'm just gonna like whack myself in the face with one. Okay, so now for the lower inner corner highlight, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, the shade Frost right here. This is perfect. Let's use the shade Frost. Very pretty, silvery, shimmery, gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay. Now this is going to be the more brownish, beigey-ish eye. So we'll see what we come up with. I think I want to start, I had to hold it out here because the palette's so big. I think I want to start with the shade, let's start with the shade Graphite, which is this shade. Do I want to start with, yeah, let's start with Graphite, this shade right here. Oh my gosh, I am like, you guys, this palette is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's no room for error when using a big palette like this. Okay, I've got a little hair that is like trying to poke me in the eye. Okay. All right. All right, I'm just trying to get everything well blended. Because the next shade we're going to go in with is going to be quite a bit deeper. Now, I think I want to go in with the shade, let's go into the shade Cabin, which is the shade right here. That is so pretty. It's really bringing the smoky effect to the eye. And now I'm going to go in with, I'm trying to see also while, do not judge me, trying to find this brush right here. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with, I don't know, do I have a deep enough shade now? I don't know that I do. Let's go in with, let's go with the shade Wolf, which is this shade right here, and we'll see if that's deep enough. I'm hoping it should be. If not, we might have to put something on top of it, but we'll figure it out. Okay, we are going to, let's just lay a slight teensy little layer of the shade Onyx, and then we're gonna put the Wolf shade on top of it, just to kind of get that deep enough. So we're gonna go in with Onyx, just a smidge right there. And then I'm gonna go back in with Wolf and put it over that. There we go. Much, much, much better. Okay, much better. Now I'm gonna take that glitter glue and put it on the inner portion of the eye. Not sure if you guys just heard that, but like that sounds like something was like moving around upstairs. My husband's asleep. The dogs are not moving around. So I'm not sure what that is, but like we hear stuff like that all the time in this house. Okay, now for the shimmer shade. What do we want to do? I'm kind of, let me just, oh yeah, we're going with that one. This shade Magic, this is it. This is the one. Looks gorgeous. It's going to be perfect. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So pretty. Okay, totally random, but L'Oreal had, I think it was L'Oreal, pretty sure it was. They had like single shades. This was several years ago. And they had one that was like a really pretty like grayish, brownish shade. And I think it was called Caged. That is what this is giving me vibes of, but more, just with a lot more shimmer. I loved that shade. It was just perfect for, it was like a perfect like a one shade look. If you just want to like throw one shade on your eye and just have a really, really, really pretty look, that was that shade, and that is what the shade Magic is reminding me of. I absolutely love this so, so, so much. Okay. I am just, all these sparkles are just, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now I need to do the lower lash line. I can't tell. I might have like the teensiest bit of fallout. Nothing crazy. All right. Now for the lower lash line, I'm thinking the shade Library right here. And also, you guys, if you can hear those dogs barking, they're not mine. Mine are inside being quiet, so I don't know whose dog that is, but I apologize if it's picking up on camera and it's driving you crazy. I'm so sorry. Because I feel like that dog has been barking like pretty much the whole time I've been filming. All right, so now for the lower inner corner highlight, we're gonna go into the shade Starfall because it just looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, I don't know, like, my dogs, when they bark like that, like, I mean, they get a couple barks, but, like, if they keep doing that, you know, they know they gotta come in. They can't do that, so. All right, I'm gonna go do my mascara, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I am back, and these are the finished looks. And I realized I didn't put highlight on. So I put some on as I was doing my mascara. I just used the Glam Light Cookies and Cream highlighter. And yeah, I love the way this look came out. The lips. It is the Maybelline Vinyl Superstay ink in the shade 55 Royal, which I absolutely adore this lip shade. I know a lot of people say if you do like dramatic eyes, you should do like a more neutral lip, but I think I like how it looks. I like doing a bold lip with a bold eye. That's just how I am. So hopefully y'all like it too. And again, this is the Beauty Bay Smoky palette. I love Beauty Bay. I love their formula, and these smoky blue, grays, beige shades, like this is right up my alley. I absolutely adore this palette. I'm so excited for this. When I saw that Beauty Bay was doing something smoky, I'm like, I have to have that. Like, I just knew I was gonna love it. And also, I feel like this is gonna be very similar to the Kiss palette that Glamlight's gonna be coming out with. Obviously, this palette is the 42 pan. It's gonna have a lot more shades. Like, Glamlight's will probably be like 18 shades probably, I'm guessing, somewhere around there. For the Kiss palette, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be between like 15, 18 shades, something like that. But this is just a total guess. But I said, you know, I feel like, because they said it's not just going to be black and white. I'm like, I feel like it's going to be like black, gray, silver, and blue. And they have shown some things that do have blue tones in it. And I feel like they're going to throw a red in as well. But that's just my guess. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of going to be similar to that, just more shades. But they do, I think Beauty Bay has like an 18 pan, or they have smaller ones. I think they have like a 9 pan and maybe like 18 or something like that. So if you don't want the huge palette, you can obviously pick up a smaller one. So yeah, that is it for today, you guys. Just thank you so much for supporting my channel, for being so amazing. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. If you know someone who might enjoy my content, please, you know, feel free to share it with them. That'd be such an honor to me. And I just want you guys to remember that you're loved, you're amazing, you are beautiful, and just have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see y'all in the next one.